Hi English literature learners, are you preparing for PG TRB English exam or other competitive English literature examinations? Then this channel is for you. PG TRB English syllabus la Unit 6 American literature irukku. Adila first section poetry section. Adila ulla poem oda MCQs தான் நாம இப்ப லேர்ன் பண்ண போறோம். First poem Unit 6 ல இருக்குறது Out of the Cradle Endlessly Rocking by Walt Whitman. அதில் 25 questions நாம இப்போ லேர்ன் பண்ண போகிறோம். Let's dive into today's session. What was the original title under which Out of the Cradle Endlessly Rocking was first published? In 1859, A Child's Reminiscence. Whitman first published the poem on December 24, 1859 in the New York Saturday Press under the title A Child's Reminiscence. Next question is, in which edition of Leaves of Grass did the poem first appear with its final current title? The 1881 edition. Whitman established the final title Out of the Cradle Endlessly Rocking in the 1881 edition of Leaves of Grass. Next question is, what does the cradle endlessly rocking symbolize in the poem's opening line? The restless ocean waves. The cradle endlessly rocking represents the sea, acting as the maternal origin of life and rhythm. Next question is, where do the pair of mockingbirds featured in the poem originate from? Alabama. Whitman explicitly states in the text two further guests from Alabama. Next question is, what event triggers the young boy's poetic and spiritual awakening in the poem? The loss of the female mockingbird. The disappearance of the female bird and the male bird's solitary grief awakened the boy's poetic soul. Next question is, what is the word final? Superior to all, that the sea whispers to the boy at the poem's climax? Death. The sea continuously whispers death, 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 death as the ultimate reconciler and creative key. Next question is, which literary genre term best describes Out of the Cradle Endlessly Rocking in terms of raising a poet's growth? Künstlerroman. Künstlerroman specifically refers to a work depicting the growth and awakening of an artist or poet. Next question is, how was the sea predominantly characterized in relation to the speaker throughout the poem? A loving mother. Whitman repeatedly characterizes the sea as an old mother rocking a cradle and whispering to her child. Next question is, what musical structure is reflected in the contrast between the narrative verses and the bird's lyric songs? Recitative and aria. The poem mirrors operatic structure. Narrative movement serves as recitative, while italicized bird songs function as arias. Next question is, which poetic device is dominant in the opening 22 lines of the poem, forming a single sweeping sentence? Anaphora. The opening 22 lines rely heavily on anaphora, repeating prepositional phrases like out of, over, down, from. Next question is, what entity does the solitary male mockingbird directly address in his passionate lamentations? His lost mate. The bird's aria is an emotional apostrophe directed toward his lost female companion. Next question is, what phrase does the speaker use to address the mockingbird, acknowledging their shared creative identity, demon or bird? Whitman directly apostrophizes the bad with the famous phrase demon or bad. Next question is, which cluster of poems within Leaves of Grass includes Out of the Cradle Endlessly Rocking? Sea Tripped. In the ultimate arrangement of Leaves of Grass, Whitman placed this poem in the Sea Tripped section. Next question is, what location serves as the physical setting for the boy's nocturnal experience in the poem? The shore of Paumanok. Paumanok in the Native American name for Long Island, where Whitman spent his boyhood by the shore. Next question is, what central conflict or dualism is reconciled through the sea's revelation of death, life and death? The sea's whisper reconciles the tension between life and love and death, showing death as necessary for artistic creation. Next question is, what metaphor does Whitman use to describe the bad death provided by the sea? The clue, sweet and low. Whitman refers to the bad death as the clue, sweet and low, using clue in its archaic sense of a guiding thread. Next question is, what role does the young boy adopt while listening to the solitary bird on the beach? An empathetic translator. The boy translates the bird's non-human grief into human language and artistic consciousness. Next question is, in which month do the two mockingbirds first build their nest on Paumanok? May. The text states, when the lilac scent was in the air and the 5th month grass was growing, whence Paumanok. When the lilac scent was in the air and 5th month grass was growing. 5th month in Quaker terminology is May. Next question is, how many eggs were in the nest built by the pair of mockingbirds? 4 eggs. The poem mentions 4 light green eggs spotted with brown in the prayers. Next question is, what transformational effect does the bird's loss have on the boy's internal mind? It awakens his poetic vocation. The bird's loss unlocks the 1,000 responsive songs in the boy, giving birth to his identity as a poet. Next question is, what typographical convention does Whitman use to distinguish the bird's song from the narrative voice? Italicized text. Whitman formats the bird's emotional songs in italics to separate them from the surrounding narrative. Next question is, what does the speaker mean when he refers to himself as a singer solitary? He is an isolated poet inspired by sorrow. The phrase denotes his unique calling as a poet who transforms solitary grief into universal song. Next question is, which tone best describes the sea's delivery of the word death to the boy? Soothed and whispering. Whitman describes the sea as hissing, melodious and soothing, rustling at his feet while whispering. Next question is, in Whitman's poetic worldview as shown in this poem, what is the relationship between love, death and poetry? Love leads to death, which inspires eternal poetry. The loss of love through death serves as the catalyst that gives birth to the creative voice of the poet. Next question is, what is the origin and meaning of the word Paumanok used by Whitman? The Native American name for Long Island. Paumanok is the Native American Algonquian name for Long Island, Whitman's birthplace. 25 questions have been completed. If you have any questions regarding English literature, feel free to ask in the comment section. I have given my Telegram channel link in the description box. If you want notes, you can make use of it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned to this channel to expand your knowledge of English literature. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. And I say one thing, I have created playlist for every exam such as UGC Net English, TN Set English, UGTRB, PG TRB. If you check the playlist, you will be able to find out the things.